Evening, everybody, and welcome. This is Brent Spivey, creator of Technobowl, bringing you my new sports entertainment tabletop game, World of Wrestling. Tonight, we have Extreme facing off against Les Lugnut. These two wrestlers both have access to submissions, so if you want to learn how to do submissions, watching this game will give you a good idea how that goes. Hopefully, if we get it, because you never know. Sometimes you don't see them. Sometimes you don't get to pull them off. Sometimes things go sideways. As always, I'm going to take the crowd meter tokens, have them here in my hands. My opponent's going to pick one. All right, so red, he's in the red corner, so he gets to pick who goes first. Now we're both going to get 7 cards as usual. I, of course, am playing with the Super Slam system, Powerslam deck. We also have our World of Wrestling Super Slam controllers, completely wireless. All right, sir. Are you going first, or are you going to let me go first?
I'm going to let you go first.
All right, so that means I have momentum. When you have momentum, you have a few things you can do. You can discard to move a single space. You can discard to excite the crowd, which means that you move a single space and place a crowd meter token on the next available open space on any of the 4 crowd meters, 1 through 8 from the blue corner, 1 through 8 from the red corner. You can play on any 4 of those. You can also discard to stand up, discard to stand up your opponent if you're adjacent to them. And you can also do something called performing a lead. But, and if you watched the last game that we just filmed, it's crazy that this is happening again. Also, we just shuffled our hands like 50 times, but I've got some cards that I want to save. And so how can you do that? Well, I'm going to show you that right now. I'm going to discard to move a single space up on top of the turnbuckle here. And I'm going to play my World of Wrestling Taunt the Crowd token. Now, normally when you play this token, wherever you're standing in the ring, all 4 spaces that are perpendicular with you get excited. But when you're on top of the turnbuckle, you can actually excite any 4 spaces around the ring. In this case, I'm going to excite the ones that currently line up with my opponent, because after I'm done taunting the crowd, getting them excited, I'm now going to use those, because you can do this when you have momentum as well, to taunt my opponent. What does taunting your opponent do? It allows you to store cards for future use. You can reserve up to 4 cards. So perpendicular ones here, I'm going to pull both of those. I'm coming for you, Lugnut. About to get extreme. I put 1 card in reserve, and I'm going to do the same thing again. Now, I'm going to discard to step down, and I'm going to lead.
Ooh.
So lead, I place a card face down. My opponent's going to do the same, and then we're going to determine based on run, punch, slam, rock, paper, scissors, who wins. Black and blue beats red, red beats yellow, yellow beats black and blue. This is going to determine who has momentum and who can start a combo. Let's see what my opponent's going to do here.
Oh, interesting.
I'll decide what's interesting because currently I have momentum.
You have momentum, not for long.
So black and blue beats red. My opponent now has momentum, but I'm going to reverse that. So you can never lead with a reverse or a signature or a finisher, but after your opponent plays one, but before they resolve it, you can
Reverse it.
play the reverse. Now, reverse is unlike other cards, so the number of exclamation marks is how much excitement that you generate when you pull off a move and cause damage. Normally with a reverse, you get that excitement no matter what, even if someone reverses you later. So I'm going to take those 3 excites. I'm going to put them over here and over here. Another one on the 2. And that goes away. My opponent's card goes away, but my card, that's also wild. Your signatures, your finishers, your reverses are wild. So this becomes a 7. So a 7 move is any 2 moves I can perform now that are exactly equal 2, 7. So a 1 and a 3. I can do a 5 and a 2.
4 and a 3, 5 and a 2.
Yep. I'm going to do a 5. And so 5s are always 5 spaces diagonally. Also, if you're next to an opponent and you can angle them into a turnbuckle, you can whip them into a turnbuckle and do some interesting things. But I'm just going to move 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And with the other 2, I'm going to move 1. I can't move into my opponent's space because he's already in the corner. So I'm done. That was a 7. I'm going to let that combo drop. Single card because I don't have another card to play. Now I have 1 card left. Now, if the last card from your hand isn't played as a lead or into a combo, you immediately lose momentum and you would draw up to 7 cards. In this case, I'm going to lead because I want to try to keep momentum.
Yeah.
But my options for what I can play are limited.
We're going to try this. All right, here you go.
So, we both play yellow. Because the rock, paper, scissors, our color doesn't win, at this point, the person who has the lower number has momentum. So my opponent gets momentum, but instead of him running a combo by himself, we're going to do what's called an exchange. He will do his card, I will resolve my card, he can then play another card in his combo, I can then play one in my combo, back and forth. It really changes the dynamic of the game. So we're both going to resolve our cards and then draw up to 7.
Okay, so I get to go first. I pick you up.
So a throw,
So
a throw is where he actually will pick me up and then throw me a 3 move. That's like a knight in chess, up 2 and over 1 away. It does a single excite, single damage, first blood. Drops me to 39. Now, because I'm knocked down, I can't actually do my move. I'm also not beside him, so that's over. But now we draw up to 7 cards. Your turn, sir.
And it's my turn. So, where did that go?
So, and it goes without saying, with a combo, you're actually playing the next number in the series. So he's playing a 2, 3, 4, continuing the series up. So he's playing a 2 move. Go ahead, sir. And a 2 move is any 2 spaces in a single direction. So we can either move 2 diagonally one way or 2 in a straight line, which he just did. So I would need to play a 6, or if I wanted to play a 7, I would have to have a 6 on one of these crowd meter tokens to fill in the gap. I don't have that. So I'm dropping my combo. He gets to continue his Reign of Terror.
Reign of Terror.
That's what it is.
Alt strike drop.
3. So he hits me for 3 damage.
And I will drop myself.
Oh, you're going to?
Yeah.
Okay, so a drop, he can knock himself down beside me to make that an extra 2 points. So 5 damage total. Takes me down to 34. That's a single excite as well. Don't forget those single excites. They add up.
We're building it up. Look at me go. That was a 3. I will discard to stand up.
All right.
I will discard to stand you up. Yeah.
And it's actually still your turn.
It's actually still my turn.
Yeah, you can keep going.
I had an incredible plan, but if I do that, it's not an incredible... No, it'll work. Okay.
All right, so he's played a 4 move.
Yeah.
Now the 4 move, if you can see his card there, I'm going to grab this for just a second. 4 move, you can move 4 spaces like a rook, so straight lines, one direction, or you can whip your opponent off the ropes or whip yourself off the ropes. And if you do that, the minute you hit the ropes, you can put a staggered, knockdown, or stunned status effect out there floating in the world, and the next wrestler to take damage suffers that effect. And you can have multiples of those out there before someone takes damage. So what are you doing with that?
I'm going to throw you against the ropes. Boom.
So you always bounce back 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3. And what status effect are you going to put out there?
I'm going to put a stagger.
So he's going to put a stagger, and the way that we show that move is we just, to remember it, we put a wrestler on their side. Oh, sorry. a wrestler standing up over here to show they're going to be staggered, we would put a stun or a knockdown over there.
Okay.
And now it's your turn.
Then going to discard to move through you.
So he discarded one to move through me, so that's going to drop me to 33. I take a single point of damage for him doing that dash attack, moving into my space.
And you get staggered.
He's going to stagger me, which means I move a 3 move from my location. And staggering also lets him either draw a card or stow a card.
Or stow a card. In this case, nothing for that, nothing for that. I'm going to stow a card.
So he stowed a card. One thing that was interesting too, so when he whipped me off the ropes there, he had the option to keep playing into his combo. But if he had played a card, he ran the risk of me reversing him. So instead, he discarded a card to move through me to do the damage to get the effect off, because otherwise, if he had, whipped me off the ropes, he plays a card, I reverse it. Now I get to apply that effect to him and still momentum. So this way he gets the effect, which he wanted to stow a card. He gets 1 point of damage, and he still has momentum and is still running a combo, which is 4 cards long so far, so he can do another 3 cards.
Okay. This is the last card out of my hand. And I
So,
discarded it.
right. So the last card out of his hand I missed that. I was busy talking to the audience.
You're doing important things.
So the last card out of his hand went to the stack. It must be very important because that means he loses momentum. I immediately gain momentum. His combo drops, but we both drop with 7 cards. I already have 7 cards. Interesting. Interesting times.
I am slowly but surely setting you up.
All right, I am going to... Let's do this. This is going to be fun. All right, I'm going to lead. Now remember, right here I could excite the crowd, I could discard to move, I could do lots of things, but I want to push the pace a little bit at this point because I haven't even injured you yet.
No.
So, black and blue are the same. They're both moves. He wins momentum, but we're going to be in that exchange where we go back and forth. So, he has a 2 move. Two spaces in any single direction.
2 spaces in any single direction. And you've got a 7.
And my 7 can be a 2 and a 5 or a 3 and a 4, which it will give you instructions right on your card what it can do there.
All right. Move 2 back this way.
All right, so because this is treated as 2 moves, I can move 2, but then I can also discard in between those 2 moves to get next to him, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to discard to move, and then finish up with that 5, which I'm going to whip him into the turnbuckle with a 5 move. So that's 5 damage.
Foiled again.
5 damage, and I'm going to stun him for the effect. So anytime you whip someone into the turnbuckle, you can stagger, stun, or knock them down. I'm going to stun him.
All right, we will discard to move 1.
So he plays a 3, which is a slam. I'm actually going to reverse that. So he played it, hasn't resolved it yet. I'm going to play a yellow reverse. And we haven't talked about it this game yet. Reverses are wild, but most cards you have to actually perform them and do damage to get the excite. Reverses, no. They're exciting even if you don't pull anything off. So you get your 3 excite. I'm going to put those over here. And they're also wild, just like signatures and finishers. So this becomes a 3 slam. Not a lot of damage, not anything else, but it is going to grab me momentum. So 3 damage to him. And a single excite. I'm going to go ahead and let that happen. So I'm going to pick him up. Slam is knocking him down in any adjacent space. I'm going to slam him right here.
Ouch.
his combo goes away because I reversed, so we're not in an exchange anymore. I stole momentum. That's a 3, and you guys are in for a real treat because we're now going to get to see a submission attempt. So, submissions are different than other cards. In this case, I'm going to go for a Boston Crab submission, which is a 3 series, which means to actually perform the attack itself, I'm going to have 3 cards in a row, just like I was performing a combo. Now, the number here is wild, so it just becomes a 4, but it doesn't do damage. All it does is lets me initiate the submission. So that's the sneaky thing about submissions. You know, a lot of times when you're looking at a signature finisher, when someone starts getting to 7 or 8, you're getting worried because they're going to drop a 9 on you for damage. This, I'm just going to lock in the Boston Crab, and I'm going to play that 3 series. In this case, it's a 3-4-5. My opponent has to try to match those numbers. For every number he matches, it gets rid of that number. Mm-hmm. So what do you have?
I have no 3s, 4s, or 5s.
So he has no 3 or 5, 4 or 5. So that would allow him to fight the submission and try to get out of it. So I do 12 damage here.
12.
Now, if that had taken him to 0, I would have won the game right there. But it didn't.
It took me down to 10, though.
And if we were playing with the Super Pro rules, there would be some things that would happen after this, but we're not.
Actually, was I 30? Sorry.
That's okay.
30, 20, yeah, 20. There was 32, 20.
So in this case, because I didn't finish him, it's over. I'm going to let go of the sub. I didn't finish him off. It was also my last card, but I did play it as part of my combo, as part of my play. So I am going to draw up to 7 cards. And really, to be perfectly, this one stole momentum.
Correct.
So that was...
Card number 1.
That was the 3.
Those 3.
This was the 4. These, because they were part of the submission, go away. They're not part of the combo. So I'm going to draw up to 7 cards. So I've got a 3-4, and I'm going to discard to stand up. I'm going to discard to move. I'm going to play a 5. So 5 is that angle move, like a bishop, 1, 2, and I can actually climb up onto the top of the turnbuckle. I'm up there for 5. And I'm going to go ahead and play a 6. Now, he may reverse this, but before he does, if he's going to, and I may reverse his reverse. But, so when you're playing one of these strike cards, the 6, 7s, and 8s have an alt aerial attack. So if you perform this as a strike on the 6, 7, 8, it only does half damage, but you have the option if you're on top of the turnbuckle to turn into an aerial. So I'm going to do an aerial. There's no way he would actually reverse it because it's just too great of a move.
There's absolutely no way I would reverse that, but I will.
So he plays a reverse. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, he's going to get to reverse it. So that gives him a 3 excite immediately. Now, the thing about a reverse, he gains momentum. A reverse allows you to immediately stand up for free. Now, he gets momentum, so you have to discard a card to get rid of this stun.
Ooh, yeah, correct.
Now, remember, this becomes a 6.
A 6.
And normally, if you reverse a normal move out here, it just becomes that move. With reverses, we always play with the advanced rule where it's a specific reverse for each move when you reverse someone who's performing an aerial, and it's always exactly what you think it would be. This guy's jumping off of the ring rope instead. Now you're going to hit him for that 6 damage, which unfortunately becomes 3 damage because it's half.
It's half.
But anytime that you slam someone off the top of a turnbuckle or hit them off the top of the turnbuckle, you get an extra 5 damage, just like you get 5 if you whip them into it. So coming off of here, he's going to hit me for 8, and I'm going to be staggered, stunned, and knocked down. So I'm flying through the air. He hits me.
Boom.
1, 2, 3, knocks me over here. The crowd goes wild. He got his 3. So he reverses the aerial. I'm now at 25 health. I'm in the yellow as well, and he has momentum, and that card is treated as a 6.
Right. And you staggered, so I can draw a card or
stow a card.
Stow a card. In this case, I'm going to draw a card.
Can't exceed the 7 hand, though, just for rules' sake here.
Thank you for pointing that, but luckily I had less than 7.
Of course.
Okay, so in order to have some fun and excitement, I'm going to discard to move. I will discard to move. Can you see what's coming?
Don't do it.
I'm doing it. I'm going to discard to move. I will discard to move yet again. And then
7. That's beautiful. But
reverse.
You know, and
you know what's coming.
He felt comfortable because I didn't play it earlier. And that's because I was like, I need to save this for a more timely moment. So I get my 3 excite. I get to, I still momentum, so those are gone. Hold on.
Go ahead.
We got to go through the whole thing. Those are gone.
Those are gone.
So this is a 7. I also have to discard a card.
Oh, you do, because you get momentum.
Because of momentum. So I'm going to discard a card to get rid of that stun.
Well, no.
And
do that.
You can reverse? You can reverse.
Nope.
All right.
I'm thinking about it, but...
And that was a 7, right?
That was a 7, yes, correct.
All right, so I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, like a 5 move. And then I can't move any further on that angle. And then 2 into the corner. I'm going to let that drop. I've only got 1 card left. I'm going to lead. He's only got 1 card left.
Okay, I should have reversed. Because this is another non-playable card.
Oh, so this is good to know. So if you have a card you can't lead with, which is a reverse, a signature, or a finisher, you have to discard it and draw up a 7. Now mine is locked in no matter what.
Yeah.
He lost his reverse. That's so sad.
Yeah, but I was hoping to use that and then draw up. I had a plan.
I know, and I've done it before myself. So you're drawing from this side over here.
Nothing is set. You're just taking risks. 7 calculated risks. I can do this.
All right, and I've led.
Well, that's right. All right, let's go. Oh, right there. Okay. Ooh, oof. It's rough. I don't think we've done this from the turnbuckle.
Well, so here's the thing. He has momentum because he has a 2. We're both yellow, so it's going to be an exchange. What's interesting here is, 1, he's going to pick me up while he's on top of the turnbuckle. But because it's it's going to work perfectly. Yeah. So the thing up here is, he's got me on top of the turnbuckle. Remember, any move that you do from up there, if you slam someone from up there, if you slam someone off of there, if you hit someone from off of there, if you hit them while you're on top, you add 5 damage to it. So he's going to get a single excite for that power slam, but it's going to do 7 damage. 2 for the number, 5 because of the turnbuckle, which takes me down to 20. And there's only 1 space you can put me in.
Right, but we're both supposed to be down. Can you be down?
Yeah, you're knocked down up there.
In the turnbuckle.
You're knocked down on top of the turnbuckle.
Oh, that is cool.
Tree of Woe style. He's hanging off the side. I can't do my 6, so now it's back to him. He's slammed. He's caught up in the ropes. He's on the turnbuckle. I'm knocked down in the corner space.
Oh my. All right, so, while I'm hanging on the ropes, I discard to pick you up somehow.
No, you have to stand up first.
Oh God, you're right.
You have to stand up first before you pick someone else up.
Right, you are correct.
Yep.
And then I discard to pick you. I must reach down.
So he reaches down, grabs my hair, grabs Extreme's hair. He pulls him up.
Yeah, we draw.
So here's the thing. If he wants to go to a different number that he doesn't have in his hand, or if he wants to save that card for later, he just has to pull the next number in that combo series. So right here, That's a 3. So that's 2, 3, and 4. So now he's going to pick me up on top, suplex me, which is going to be a single excite, but it's going to be 4 plus 5 because he's on top of the ring rope there for 9 total damage, which is going to take me down.
Now I'm going to count this. When I count this, you have to end up in here, but I have to count this across like 1, 2, 3.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's got me up here, down, boom. All right, so after a brutal power slam and suplex, I'm hurt there. I've got a 6 over here. I'm going to discard to stand up. I'm going to discard to move. I will discard to stand him up on top of the turnbuckle, and then 7.
I'm going to reverse that.
So I was about to suplex him. He reverses it. So he gets a triple excite off of the reverse.
And this now becomes a 7?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that combo is now gone. That becomes a 7. He has momentum. What are you doing with that 7?
Well, I could jump over you, but I like that spot much better. Then.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, so listen, he could play his card, but because this is one of those things that you may not think about, even though he's played this game a million times.
I have.
This is a 7, correct?
Yeah.
You could make that a 5 and a 2.
Oh, you're right.
So what I would do with the 5 is I would grab me, and whip me into the turnbuckle. So
You're
basically,
right.
you slam my head into the turnbuckle with the 5, so it throws me in the turnbuckle for 5 damage.
He is correct. I never think it's 3-dimensional. Well, then with it
takes me down to 6. Don't do anything with the 2. Just don't do your move.
Mm-hmm.
Now come in with your.
He is correct. Listen to Brent Spivey. Now we throw this.
So now he picks me up.
And I throw from the turnbuckle.
Yep, that's going to be a 3 move away. That's going to be 13 damage. That takes me all the way down to 0. I'm at 0 health. 0 health. That puts a stun on me. Actually, you probably want to. Oh, you're right. You don't have it.
Yeah, it's either there or there.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I can't get you anywhere else.
So I'm at 0 health. I'm stunned. That was your 8. Did you do your triple excite?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
From that. But I get, not from this, not from the throw.
That's what I mean, from the
throw. Okay, now we're in good shape. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so
it's your turn still.
Absolutely. No.
Now, he's got an 8 up here. Now, I am knocked down, which means he can combo down. So normally you can only combo up, 3, 4, 5, 6. He could combo down to a 7, 6, 5, 4 using these other things. Also, I've got a stun on me. Stun means you can combo across, meaning he could play other 8s.
Oh, but I'm on the turnbuckle.
And you're on the turnbuckle.
I can use my WoW token. I need this. I will taunt the crowd.
So he's going to use that to taunt the crowd. He gets any 4 spaces that he wants. He's only got 4 left, so it's perfect.
And if I bump one of his, which I will.
It actually goes up to the next one, which means that it goes all the way up here. It's going to bump me around the corner to an 8.
All right. I also need this one, so that goes there.
Yep.
And then really, I want any ones that I want, true. So I'm going to grab those two. Okay. I almost forgot about that.
Yep. So you use his wild token, taunt the crowd. He's got them super excited. He's on top of the turnbuckle. I'm knocked down and stunned. I have 0 health. What are you going to do?
And you say, well...
Because it's still your turn.
It's still my turn.
This is really dramatic.
This is really dramatic. And I'm going to taunt the crowd. I'm going to taunt you. And I've seen your promo poster.
I thought you were extreme.
That's your extreme. But you look smaller in person.
You're an extreme loser.
And I will.
So he just taunted me, which means he gets to stow a card, which he did.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So,
are you continuing this combo or are you letting it drop?
No, I'm continuing.
Okay, cool.
7, 6. I'm going down. Going to PA a 5.
So it's a 5 move. That just gives him a 5 off the angle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to do the full move if you're able, unless you reach a wrestler or an impediment.
So I wanted to play my last card into the combo.
So he did. So now he still has momentum, and he's only 3 cards in because that reverse reset everything. We both dropped a 7. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he's still going with this combo. 3 cards in, maximum of 7 cards.
Maximum 7 cards. Okay, that started. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah.
He's at a 5, and he can go up, down, or across the middle. Once again, I'm knocked down. I'm stunned.
You're stunned. Okay, because what I need is... I need more cards.
We only had the arena book for so long.
Book for so long. No, I am this close. I am this close to something really epic.
Okay.
But, you know what? Oh, but if I do that, okay, fine. So that was a 5, and I can go across too.
Yep.
So let's see. I need that. How do I do that? All right. So what we're going to have to do.
You're going to have to do something.
I'm going to have to do
turn.
something.
I mean, we spent, I think, 6 minutes off the clock here watching you play one card that hasn't been played yet.
All right, fine. All right, don't make me come over there and pin you. I will do it. We haven't seen a pin yet. Okay, then. So,
I mean, you got me a 0. It could be an advantage pin, but I'm by the rope, so I get an advantage kick out.
So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this 5.
So that's a 5 move.
I'm going to come back all the way over here.
Okay.
Then I will discard. I'm going to discard, and I say this again. I will discard. No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to discard to stand you up.
Right.
Well, we're going to have some fun. I'm going to...
It's your turn.
I'm going to play that. I'm going to throw you off the ropes. Boom. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do it a 4 and a 6.
So what are you going to put out there? Stagger, stun. He bounced me off the ropes, whipped me off the ropes. Stagger, stun, or knockdown can be out there for the next person who takes damage.
Stagger.
Stagger. Got it. So we always just put a guy standing up for the stagger over here so we don't forget it.
My last 2 moves. It's a 1, 2, 1, 2.
Right beside me.
Forearm strike.
Ooh, and the nice forearm strike. So that's his signature triple excite, even though he's only got 2. He whipped me off the ropes, so he's got bonus damage for that. A 4.
Put that there. Oh, and you're going to be, that's right, you're knocked down.
Well, I'm going to be staggered and knocked down.
Oh, you're going to be staggered and knocked down.
So you stagger me and knock me down.
Do I do that before I get the...
Or you get what?
Put the...
Right, so forearm strike, I'm going to be staggered from there and knocked down. So you get your excite on the board. You get that. Stagger me.
Staggered, so 1, 2, 3.
And then I'm knocked down.
Knocked down.
Perfect.
Boom.
Now you have 6 cards over there, so you can only play 1 more into that combo.
1 more into that combo. So what I'm going to do...
Or you can let the combo drop. I mean, it's up to you.
Let the combo drop. Good point. I will let the combo drop because I don't need it anymore.
Beautiful.
We are assured victory.
Assured. That's
it is coming.
That's interesting.
I will discard to move.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. And I have to discard to pin, and I'm down to 1 card.
So
how does that work?
Let's go ahead and do it.
Let's do it.
And we'll talk through it.
We'll talk through it. So I discard to move, and then I have to discard to initiate the
pin. So what happens here is when he discards the pin, normally it's going to start a little mini game where you have 1 card versus 1 card. But because I'm at 0 health, he gets to make an advantage pin. He's only got 1 card in his hand, so he draws up a 7.
Okay, and I say 1, 2, 3, and now I need...
just do them random from like just a super random draw.
Yeah, so it's going to be total 7 here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That was the quickest way to do that. I'll shuffle that in a second.
All right, so one of the cards is locked in. He doesn't have an option on that. That's going to be one of his 2 cards.
Right.
I only get to select 1 card. So with an advantage pin, reveal your card. He has 2 cards, I have 1. After seeing the cards, he gets to pick which one he keeps. Ideally, he wants the difference to be 3 because that would be a 3 count. In this case, he doesn't have it. Which one are you going to keep?
I think I'll keep the 6.
Because the 4 would bust. He would go over 3,
bust.
he would bust. So it puts a 2 count on me. 1, 2. Now, he gets to continue, but he needs the difference this time to only be 1. But he gets to have 2 cards. I still only get to pick 1. So he wants it to just be 1 away.
It's going to be rough.
Oh, he got it. I was so close to putting a 7 out there.
Dude.
I was a second away from putting a 7 out there, which would have just extended the count, by the way, for people at home. If I played the 7, it would have extended the count. We would have played it again. It would have been a slow count, a 1, 2, and then we would have gone again. But
God,
he gets in and
I
said,
almost played the 6. I was like, no, I better go. I got this.
3 count.
I was,
Lugnut wins. American Muscle triumphs. After that glorious series over here in the corner, that was amazing. You guys got to see an advantage pin. You got to see us go for a Boston Crab submission. I mean, this match had everything.
Had everything.
You'd love to see it, except for me losing. And obviously, it might be scripted because I would never really lose.
Never really
but
lose.
I mean, wow. What a time to be alive.
World of Wrestling.
Thank you all for tuning in. World of Wrestling. We will see you next time.